Shit, wrong one. Bosh, we're back. We're in. Hopefully everyone's having a wonderful evening. Hopefully you're all doing well. It's Sunday evening, 7th of July, and Arsenal Football Club have still not signed anybody. It's going well, isn't it? Although we are looking at a goalkeeper from Wolverhampton, 30 years old. Okay. But he's a good character. He's a good lad. He's a really good lad. It's green screen. Why is it bugging out? Okay, it's kind of fixing itself. He's a good lad. He's good. He's good around the dressing room, lads. You know what I mean? Good around the dressing room. I'm not quite sure where all these world-class players are that we're supposed to be signing, because obviously we've got the Champions League now. But it's what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. Another load of rubbish. And our pre-season starts in, what, 20 days? Let's have a look. Wow. 18 days. We play Bournemouth on the 25th. Bournemouth on the 25th, guys. And as it stands, we've signed no one. Going well, isn't it? Going well. So our pre-season starts in 18 days. And we've signed no one. We have signed no one. Yo, big up Saeed, man. Big up Saeed. Come, we need to get Saeed to 100k as well. And I've hit 100k about 20 times. As it keeps going up, and it keeps going back down again. So big up to everyone who has subbed. I think it's back over 100. By one it is. One over. See, this is how I know YouTube inside out. Because we had 100,023. And when I woke up today, it was 99,993. So 30 just disappeared. See, tactics. I know what I'm doing, guys. Tactics. But anyway, bless up to Saeed. Get Saeed's channel popping as well. Come on, he's doing bits over there, and we need to get him onto 100. Also, I think Northside redirected, unless he's still live. He texted me saying he was going to redirect. So big up to Northside. Is he live? No, he is still live. Okay, well, big up to Northside anyway, and make sure you sub to Northside's channel. And yeah, man, we're effed. Let's be real with it. The pre-season starts in 18 days, which means 42 days till the season starts. 42 days until Arsenal's first game of the season. 42 days, 6 weeks today. 6 weeks today, guys. Mad. 6 weeks today to get rid of about 10 players and sign about 6. Not happening. Not happening at all. Let's just be real with it. There's still going to be an awful lot of players at this football club come the end of the... There we go. See, look, we've just lost 6. See, this is how I know what's going on, guys. Yeah, because you lot fucking do fuckeries. But anyway, I've already got it in my head. I've got 100k, so we don't need to worry about that anymore. But anyway, no, of course we ain't. The guys are wronging, mate. Yeah, all that. That's all it is, mate. He's a sad man. It's embarrassing. But he'll probably be watching as well. So have a good day at work tomorrow, Darren. It is what it is. Anyway, let's have a look at some of the transfer rumors. In fact, let's start with Kivior. Because apparently we're going to loan him out. Anyone going to call out the crap signing in? Like 20 odd million quid we paid for this guy. 20 odd million. Fair enough. We probably haven't paid all of that 20 odd million. However, why did we get him in the first place? It's crazy. It's actually wild. And this is what I don't understand. These fans, this new gen of fan that just get giddy over every single player that's linked to their football club. Like, this is the reason these clubs take the piss. How can we go and sign Kivior for that much money and then basically just go, oh, okay, I'll tell you what we're going to do, mate. We're going to loan you out instead now. Bye. Like, somebody needs to say something here, because this is happening too often. And it's always us, isn't it? Always us that buys a player, yeah, for stupid money and then bins them for next to nothing. Yeah, and I guarantee, because that will have an obligation apparently, or an option. It better be an obligation. Yeah, because we need to bin him. However, we shouldn't have bought him in the first place. And we should be getting more money than we're going to get for him. It's pathetic. It's actually pathetic. And they've done this with Sambi Lokonga. How much is Sambi Lokonga going to Sevilla for? Because that's the only player we've got rid of so far, I think. That's, well, in fact, I'm not even counting him. Yeah, because he wasn't even at the club last season. Yeah, neither that was that lad who's gone to Sturm Graz. Like, he was on loan at Hibs, wasn't he? And then he went to Sturm Graz. So here's what it is. What's the emergency? No signings. I need to put that in the title, actually. It's actually put that in the title. So it is what it is. Anyway, where is it? There it is. Anyway. Smash these likes up, guys. There we go. There we go. Sorted. Yeah, get these likes up. Get these likes up. Big up to everyone who's locked in. This won't be a long one because I'm knackered. I'm going back to bed. And I ain't even been up that long. Literally got up about 4 hours ago. Yeah, about 4 hours ago I got up. Ordered myself a nice lamb fowl. Mullered that, sat on the patio, went down for a swim, come back up, and here we are. Well, I chilled for a little bit, and here we are. I thought, I've my last can of Victoria Malaga that was left in fact, I've got two actually, so we might do both of them on here. And then I'm going to bed. I literally slept like a baby as well. I didn't get in bed till, I think I was still streaming at 7 a.m. I think it was 7 a.m. So I've had, what, 11 hours sleep. I need that again tonight. And then we'll be back in the room properly. But yeah, Sambi Lokonga went for about, what, 8 million, I think we binned him. Let's have a look. Lokonga. How much did we sell him for? Because I think he is, I don't think it's actually done, but it's looking like it's going to get, maybe it is done. Where is it? Why can't I find it? About 8 million. That's embarrassing, man. That is actually embarrassing, isn't it? 8 million. Yeah, and we signed him for how much? I think it was about 17, wasn't it? 17 million quid we signed him for. And we're sending him for 8 million after loaning him out a couple of times. Going well, isn't it? Actually embarrassing. Oh, here we go. We've got the first mutant of the day. Thanks for watching, mate. This guy would even be outraged if Arsenal signed Kimmich. Well, when it happens, we'll find out, won't we? I swear, the mental gymnastics you idiots do is hilarious. Yeah, we're dealing facts about the club, not made up bullshit, bruv. Yeah, like, oh, Kimmich. Okay, mate. Yeah, good one. Kimmich ain't going to Arsenal. Yeah, I think we all know that. Anyway, we've binned off Sambi Lokonga by the looks of it, although it's not been officially announced as far as I can see. So that's 8 million. Yay. We've got Kivior. Kivior apparently going over to Italy, according to the reports. What reports, mate? Like, Kivior possibly going to Italy. He might end up in Serie A. Well, he might not as well. But Fabrizio saying he could be leaving this summer and he could be going to Italy. And he's available for around 15 million quid, according to this one. 15 million euro. So that's about, what, 13 million quid. So this is going well, isn't it? This is going really well. Buy a player that nobody had ever heard of, pay 24 mil, and then sell him for 15. Going well, guys, but don't worry. We got Don Edu doing all the good work. Yay. It's going really well. It's going really well, guys. Yeah, Hussam, big up Hussam, man. Make sure you sub to Hussam's channel as well. Man said you look rattled. I'm just tired, mate. I'm just tired. That I look rattled. Rattled by what? I'm just knackered, mate. That's what it is. That's why I've slept for 11 hours. And that's why I'm going to sleep for another 11 hours. And so I think the mutants, I don't really care, bruv. I don't really care, but it is what it is, isn't it? And I've already hit 100K, so I don't really care, bruv. Whether it says it or not, I know I've done it. And I will do it. So they can, oh no, look, it's on 99. Look at me. I'm such a nice guy. I've unsubbed. Dickheads. These people are fucking hilarious, mate. Like I'm not going to get over 100K. Like I'm not going to get over 200K. Like I'm not going to get over 300K. Is what it is, bruv. I know I'm getting my plaque, so we're all good. And big up to all of you lot, including the ones that are mutated. But anyway, what else do we have here? So let's have a look at Fabrizio, actually. Let's have a look at that and see if there's any news on this cauliflower, Calafiori, whatever his name is, because apparently that was edging ever closer. Okay. Okay. Well, it's not difficult. They want X amount, either pay it or don't. It's not difficult, is it? Let's see what Fabrizio has been putting out here. Right. FC Como and Rafa Varane. Wow. Why didn't Arsenal go and get Rafa Varane? He's going to FC Como. Okay. Let's see if we can find any news about this cauliflower. Elise is now official. It's another player we should have signed, by the way. 45 million plus 5. It's an absolute bargain, I can't lie. That is an absolute bargain. 45 M's. Unbelievable. Moises Keane is in Fiorentina. Another fouled wonder kid. Kivior could leave Arsenal in case of a good proposal with Ricardo Calafiori close to joining, according to Fab. Understand there's a possibility for a loan with a mandatory buy. So it is a mandatory buy clause. Okay. It is mandatory. My mic was effing up yesterday, so I'm not sure whether the audio is going to work or not. Let me know if it goes a bit wonky, because I've just put the actual mic back on and not the default. Yeah, he is another hipster, this guy. And this is what makes me laugh with it. Yeah, people sit there making out they know every player in the world. It's hilarious. It is actually hilarious. And it's like, mate, why don't you just say you don't know who the player is? Yeah, because nobody watches this league, apparently, because it's a farmers league. So if it's a farmers league, why are you sitting watching the farmers play football? But now we're linked to a player from the farmers league. All of a sudden, he's the greatest thing in the world. Yeah, and everyone's forgotten Urian Timber exists. Why? Because it's a new shiny toy. Okay, mate, I'm telling you right now. Yeah, this guy, I've seen play football 3 times. And to me, he weren't that good. But apparently, according to this fan base, he's amazing. He's amazing. Okay, how many people were tuning in every week to watch Bologna? They weren't. It's crazy. I love your football analysis lately. It's been a lot of YouTube chat. I've been a sub since the last season because you're focused. Yeah, bless up to you, my bro. Come on. Bless up to you. It's actually crazy, isn't it? Because like we sit here, yeah, they're all they're all scouting experts. It's mad, mate. They're all bedroom experts, bedroom scouting experts. It's like apparently, I big up that star, bro. Yeah, apparently, this Calafiori, he's perfect, mate. He can do it all. He's unbelievably gifted. Oh, he's brilliant. He's great in the air. He's great with his feet. Yeah, he can play left back. He can play centre back. He's an amazing player. That amazing that only Arsenal are in for him. Fucking hell, do me a favour. And this is another thing that pisses me off with Edu, right? fair enough. This guy may or may not turn out to be a good player if we sign him. He may or may not. We don't know because we've not seen him play for our club. Yeah, and barely anybody has seen him play football in Italy anyway, unless they're watching that Italian league every week. And we already know that nobody does really in comparison to the Premier League because we keep getting told it's a farmers league. Well, anyway, he may or may not be good. But what winds me up is the amount of people who are making out this guy is great when they don't fucking watch him. Like, I had somebody, my mate Jolin sent me a text the other day, and it was a tweet where somebody was saying, oh, Calafiori is going to be amazing. Somebody replied back to him and said, oh, how many times have you seen him play? He said, I haven't. Imagine how he's going to be fucking amazing then. And this is what these people do now. It's like, it's long. Yeah, and nobody watches that league. Let's just be real with it. Kozia Dewberry has signed for Brighton. Wow, another academy graduate that's left. Kozia Dewberry went for free signing after they offered him a pathway into the first team. And Super Duper Mick didn't want to play him. It's mad, isn't it? How comes we haven't got rid of any of the players that were not at the Euros yet? Like, it's actually unbelievable. We've got players sitting at home or on holiday. Kieran Tierney, Eddie Nketiah, Reece Nelson. Why aren't we hearing no talk about this? Why aren't we hearing no talk about these players leaving? Why aren't we seeing any of this? Yeah, what has Eddie been doing? And I say this all the time. What does this guy actually fucking do? Because he always ends up buying the player that either only one club is in for, i.e. us, and nobody else. Player that has a release clause and only we trigger it. And when we're in a bidding war, like Mikhailo Mudryk, for example, or Vlahovic, for example, we never win. So what does he actually fucking do? It's actually a madness because we do this every single year. Every single year. Yeah, and every single year, we don't win anything. We don't win anything. Yeah, we should have been out there doing the utmost. It's crazy. Man said, check out your latest TikTok. Bro, I am not interested in TikTok, Halimi. Please, man. Yeah, come on. I'm not interested in that app. That's why I pay you to do it. Come on, Halimi. What are we doing here? It is what it is. The three most toxic and negative fans on YouTube about to hit 100K to get... Yeah, but come on, super fan voice. But. Bro, it's hilarious, isn't it? Yeah, these men are all rattled, bruv. Me, Saeed, and Rant all getting it at the same time. Bosh, pause. Big up for the super chat as well, my bro. If Nelson and Nketiah are not gone in this window, we're dusted. Bro, they're both on 100 grand a week. Where are they going? Why did we put them on 100 grand a week? It's actually crazy, bro. It's actually crazy. Like, and the mad thing is, yeah, if you look through our bench, Ramsdale shouldn't be here. Why haven't we flogged him? Vieira shouldn't be here. Why have we not flogged him? Like, it just makes no sense whatsoever, mate. It's just round and round and round we go. And when you look at the amount of signings Bayern Munich have signed this summer already, how comes they're not struggling to buy players? How comes they're not struggling to go and spend money? Yeah, how comes they're not struggling to do deals with players and get the deal over the line rapid? Yeah, not only that, they fumbled the bag on everything last season. So they've woken up and gone, yo, we need to get our business done early and get the best opportunity, yeah, to go out there, yeah, and win it all next season. Whether they do or not remains to be seen, but at least they're on a fucking go. Yeah, how many times do we see when Real Madrid or Barcelona, they don't win something? Real Madrid have got Barca win something. Real Madrid will go out there and go shopping real quick, and they'll go and get the players they want. They've already signed Mbappe, for fuck's sake. Yeah, we're sitting here after not winning anything for 4 years, after fumbling the league twice in a row, going, we'll just buy another defender. What the fuck are we doing, mate? Honestly, we had the best defense in the league last season. Is a defender really a necessity? Is it really a priority? Is that something we should be going out and doing as the first deal? Yeah, maybe go and get another defender at some point. Are we doing this as the first deal? We should be able to get in a fucking striker. Yeah, somebody that can actually put the ball in the back of the net more consistently than that the German draft player we have up front. Yeah, or fucking Jesus, yeah, the Bolivian. It's embarrassing, man. It's actually embarrassing. Yeah, we need a right winger. Why haven't we bought one? Big up to everyone locked in, man. It's actually mad. It's actually mad. And I keep saying this all the time, right? This football club is not respected at board level in any boardroom around the world. They're not respected at all. Yeah, all of this bullshit talk about, oh, we kept good relations with Bologna because of the Tommy deal. You mean we bought one player off of them for over the odds and they're fucking happy? Well done. We kept good relations with Brighton for Caicedo. Yeah, because we then didn't bother going and getting Caicedo after having them good relations. We went and bought Declan Rice instead, didn't it? Got good relations with the team that we bought Marquinhos from. Well, how comes we ain't bought another player from that club since? Just because you buy a player from a club doesn't mean you've got good relations with them. It just means you gave them enough money to say yes. Yeah, all of this is waffle. All of it is waffle. And then when you go against it, like this Calafiori guy, yeah, oh, Lee, I've been asked so many times, what do you think of this guy? Bruv, I've seen him play 3 times, and in one of them, he scored an own goal. What are we doing? Is the bar that low? Yeah, I'll let you know what I think of Calafiori when the season starts and if he's here and how we see him in the Premier League at our club. Yeah, it's unbelievable, mate. I get asked all the time, oh, what do you think about this player? What do you think about that player? It's like, I appreciate you asking me the questions, yeah, but it's not a dig at you, but it's like, what, off of one game? Then you get people say, oh, this player's fucking shit. Well, because you've seen him play one game and he was poor. Or this guy's a superstar. I've had it all summer with this fucking Nico Williams. Didn't have anyone in my chat when Spain were playing the other night, though. Oh, why is that? Because he dropped a stinker. No one I talk about his stinker the other night? Because you were quick to all come and chat to me and tell me I'm in the mud and you're a scrub and he's quality, mate. He's world class. None of you fuckers that are saying this shit to me, yeah, after 2 games, watch La Liga. None of you watch Calafiori in the Italian league, all coming and chatting shit about, oh, he's the greatest thing since sliced bread. You guys that are in this chat every single day, yeah, every single day pretty much, it's the same people in here. Yeah, you are the ones that actually fucking listen to what we're saying, yeah, and you have your input, and we actually know what we're fucking talking about. These men that just jump in and out. Look when Germany scored the other day. Yeah, the views went up another 300 just like that. Yeah, because they all go, oh, you're in the mud. Yeah, how did that work out, lads? Didn't see them all come back at full time, did we? Didn't see them all come back when Marino scored the 120th minute fucking dagger. Didn't see him then, did we? Yeah, because it's all this, and this is what the internet is with football now. Yeah, it's actually quite sad how football's gone. Yeah, because now a player can get hyped after 1 game or 2 games like Calafiori. Yeah, the amount of people that have hyped that guy up is mad. Mad. After watching him in the first game in the Euros, all of a sudden his hype went through the roof. I've not had a single person all season in either of my chats put a comment in saying, Lee, there's this guy who plays for Bologna. Fucking hell, mate. He's going to be unreal. You need to fucking watch him, mate. Yeah, he needs to do a Bologna game. Yeah, he needs to get Bologna on, mate. Why? Oh, yeah, because nobody watches Bologna. But now 1 game in the Euros, and all of a sudden, it's gone through the roof. Yeah, and this is how quick people hype up players. And then anyone who don't hype them up, you've got no ball knowledge. Oh, shut up, mate. Fucking, it's jarring, honestly. Yeah, you're boring, mate. You're boring. Yeah, you're boring. And then it's, stop hating on this guy. Bro, I'll hate on who I want. And it's not hate. It's not hate. Listen to what I'm saying. You're clearly thick. Yeah, how is it hate? I've said 5 minutes ago, this guy may or may not be good. But nobody's watched him, so nobody can tell us, can they? Because if you're rating it off of 3 games in the Euros, boy, tells me all I need to know. Tells me all I need to know. If you're rating a player off of 3 games in the Euros, come on, man. Yeah, it's like, what's his name? Who's the other one? Fucking Nico Williams. Nico Williams had 2 good games in a row. Where was he in the first game for Spain? Where was he the other night? He had 2 games in a row where he was brilliant. But where was he for the other games then? Because they played 5 games, I think, or 4. Yeah, 5 games. Where was he in the other games? He's actually had more bad games in this tournament than he's had good games. But the 2 good games he had, all of a sudden, oh, Lee, you've got an agenda against this guy. No, I've actually watched him all fucking season, mate, and he's not very good. Like, what we're doing here. Oh, you've got an agenda. Stop hating on him. What do you mean hating on him? Like, what, saying that he's actually not very good is now hate? No, it's the truth, mate. Anyway, big up Swayway, my guy, bruv. I know I'm late, but congrats on the milestone. Keep up the great work for preaching nothing but facts. Tell him, brother. Tell him. Big up to you, my bro. Big up to AK as well. I hope you're well. I'm tired, man. Very tired. I'm going to go and have a lovely night's sleep tonight because there's no footy tonight, so that's good. And actually have, well, I've had a whole day off, chilling, sleeping. Actually slept for 11 hours. And I'm going to go and have another 11. I reckon I only woke up because I needed a piss. And I looked at the time and it was 6:30. So I've slept for like 11 hours or so. I was like, maybe I should get up because otherwise I'm going to fucking sleep all the way through the evening and night as well. So I was like, maybe I should get up and do some work. So here we are, guys. Here we are. Big up to you, AK, man. Big up to Adam as well. Chelsea spent close to 100 already. Man, you're about to sign 2 players this week and we're twerking for a guy who's had 2 good games at Euros. It's crazy, bro. And like I said, he may or may not be good. We don't know, do we? We actually don't know if he's any good. Nobody knows, bro. Unless they're a Bologna fan. Unless they're a Bologna fan or somebody that actually watches Serie A week in, week out, i.e. every single week, then none of us know, do we? None of us actually know if he's any good. So, yeah, it's crazy. I get asked all the time about players. Lee, what do you think of this player? I just go, never heard of him, mate. Because if I've never heard of him, I've never heard of him. Yeah, I'm not going to sit there and lie and fucking chat shit. Like, oh yeah, this is another one as well. But you hate Paez and he's only a kid. Why are you hating? This is another one you get as well. Why are you beefing a 17-year-old? Why am I beefing what? Beefing what? What, you mean I put a tweet out that you don't like so you cry? And then use his age as if it's some sort of diss. Like, oh, you're an old man beefing a kid. Yeah, these people are fucking spastics. I swear down, mate. They were born in deficit, every single fucking one of these people, mate. Yeah, thick as fuck. This Gen Z, yeah, I swear down, man. The future is effed for a lot of people going forward, trust me, because as soon as their parents pass away, and sadly that will happen, and when that happens, they're fucked. Because they a lot of these people rely solely on their mum to do everything for them. It's mad. It's actually mad. But yeah, this Paez is another one. The amount of Chelsea man that are in my chat saying, yo, this Kendry Paez, he's going to be a fucking superstar. Got to keep an eye on him for Ecuador, mate. Got to keep an eye on him for Ecuador, bro. He's going to be a fucking super. I was like, come to see what the Kendry Paez hype's all about then. The Kendry Paez hype. So we've done the Ecuador games, and he's shit in the games that I've seen him play. He may or may not go on to be great. Nobody fucking knows. But in the games that I've seen, he's been shit. Oh, that's now beefing. That's now beefing a 17-year-old. Number one, he doesn't know I exist. Yeah. Number two, I haven't got his phone number, so I can't beef him. And I've never tagged him, even if he has Insta or not, or Twitter or what. So am I beefing a 17-year-old? Ain't my fault you're offended on behalf of a 17-year-old. And that's what it is. These men get offended, and I've never understood this with football because it always makes me laugh, but it's baffling as to why people do this. Right? Big up to Los Blancos, my G, bruv. Come on, it always makes me laugh. Yeah, why do people take it so personally, right? When you say something about a footballer that they don't fucking know. So, for example, Bukayo Saka. Soon as I mention anything about Bukayo Saka, you get an army of mutants, either shouting, it's racially motivated. Okay, mate, good one. Or you're beefing a 22-year-old. You're 42 years old. Grow up, you dickhead. Blah, 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 blah. And it's like, bruv, Saka doesn't know we exist, mate. Unless he's watched the channel. He doesn't know I exist. So why are you so offended on me saying something about him dropping a stinker, for example? And then I'll give you another example. When I then posted out yesterday, fantastic goal or whatever it was, signature move, because it was the drop inside and whip it bottom bins. That's his signature move. Let's be real with it. You're not allowed to celebrate. Well, who's stopping me, mate? What do you mean I'm not allowed to celebrate? You lot tell me all season, just be happy. Just be happy. Well, now I'm being happy that you scored a goal. I'm not allowed to celebrate. These men are tap, bro. I swear. And this is why I just do what I want. And this is why I fully deserve everything I get on it in terms of money. Because every single day, Rance gets it as well. Yeah, Saeed gets it as well. Like, every single time, it's like a player scores that you've criticised. Like, you don't deserve to celebrate. Who the fuck are you? Now, who even are you? Real talk. Who are you to tell me that I can't celebrate? What are you going to do? Come over and stop me? You're not, are you? Now, what are they going to do, bruv? Anyone tells you online, yeah, you don't deserve to celebrate, tell them suck their mum. Yeah, real talk. Tell them get out of here, man. Who the hell are they? Anyone who tells you, yeah, right, real talk, right? This audience is lit. Yeah, this chat is lit every single day. Yeah, most of the people that are in this chat every day are real ones. Yeah, they're real ones. And that is what it is. And it's the same with Saeed's chat, same with Rance's chat. All three of our chats are lit. Why? Because we interact with you lot. The ones that just come and go and just chat shit here and there, whatever, thanks for watching. Yeah, but the ones that we actually speak to every single day know what time it is, innit? We know what time it is. Yeah, and we all deserve everything we're getting. Every single one of us. And any single one of you in the chat that's here every day and has been here for a long time, or even if you've just been joined recently, yeah, and you're still coming in and out and watching that, and you're not chatting in like a dickhead in my chat, fair play to you. Fair play to every single one of you. Yeah, but don't ever let anyone tell you that you can't celebrate. You'll celebrate what you want to celebrate. Yeah. So I get it all the time as well. I sit there and go, why the fuck are they celebrating an equalising goal? If they want to celebrate it, celebrate it. That doesn't mean I can't say they're shameless for celebrating an equaliser. Look at the way Jude Bellingham scored that goal the other day, and him and Harry Kane are standing like that. What the fuck is celebrating for? Go and get the ball and take it back to the halfway line. Do you know what I'm saying? And the same with these people. They can come and tell me, oh, yeah, you don't deserve to celebrate. Cool. Well, guess what, mate? You're not stopping me. The same as I'm not stopping that footballer the other day, Jude, yeah, from fucking celebrating, am I? Shut up, man. Yeah, Kane was begging it. He was proper begging it, bruv. He was trying to get some of that limelight. Do you know what I'm saying? Because he's having a stinker of a tournament. It's actually mad. Oh, yeah, you are wide awake. This chat is wide awake all the time, mate. Yeah, because we don't just talk about football on here. We talk about anything. Yeah, when we're doing the watch-alongs and that, we're talking about anything. Yeah, because most of the time, the games are shit. And the games are absolutely rubbish. So we sit and talk about anything in general. Food, holiday destinations, right? Anything. We talk about absolutely anything on here. And that's what these people don't understand, isn't it? It's like they just jump in and out a lot of the time and just chat absolute bollocks, mate. Right, I'm here for it. Kane should be dropped, mate. I agree. Big up Jamie, man. He should be dropped. Don't ever big up to Omar, bro. Don't ever judge a player based on one tournament. Facts, absolute facts. Yeah, we've seen this so many times. And the thing is, most of us that are in this chat are over the age of 30. Yeah, I see my analytics. Most of us are over, the average age of this channel is probably about 32, 34. Yeah, I've got more over 65s that watch this channel than under 18s. Under 18s is the youngest, the lowest percentage of people that view this channel. Which is why I don't particularly want them here. Yeah, which is why when I set up my videos, I always say this video, yeah, this video is not made for kids, mate. I have to tick a box every time. Because I don't particularly want any of them in it. Unless they're going to be cool with it and they actually don't act like a mutant. Yeah, and then anyone under the age of 18 is fully welcome here. If you want to act like a dickhead, you'll get treated like a dickhead. Oh, yeah, we talk about the dollies all the time. Do you know what I'm saying? We've got to talk about the dollies, bruv. There was some nice Colombian dollies the other day. Yeah, the We Don't Claim You one, bruv. They're still looking for their dad, mate. Yeah, like, he didn't claim them, innit? What makes me laugh, bruv? That's what makes me laugh. We don't claim him. Well, neither did your dad, bruv. He didn't claim you because your mum birthed a mutant. And when the mutant was birthed, he went, ugh, what's that, brother? And I said, fuck that, I'll get me coat. Get out of it. Yeah, they're all chilling on that channel. Let them do what they. Everyone's got their own thing, man. Everyone's got their own thing. Yeah, I'd rather my channel be for the over 18s, mate. I've said this so many times before. So many times before, because we actually have seen proper football. Yeah, and we actually educate ourselves on the years before we were born to football. Yeah, whereas most of these people don't. Man said most of these people in this chat are kids. Nice cope though. Nice lie though. Good cope. Bro, I see my analytics and I don't need to share them with you. But most of the people in this chat are over the age of 30, mate. I know this. I've had this channel 6 years, 5.5 years, something like that. And I actually interact. There you go. Carol 67. Bosh. See, this is what we do. Yeah. And it's funny because like the amount of lies spread on the internet is hilarious. And it's the amount of lies, not just with myself about me, but just in general, the amount of lies, and they spread so quick. Yeah, it's the same with football news. Look at all these articles that are being put out. Arsenal are linked to everybody. It's all lies. It's a lie. It's all lies. Arsenal ain't signing Rafinha. And if we are, Edu needs sacking. Like, let's be real with it. He needs sacking anyway. He's crap. Yeah, but, yeah, there we go. Look, see, most of the people in my chat, see, I know my fucking audience, bro. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this chat definitely ain't vaxxed. Most of this chat have not had that, mate. Exactly. See, we talk about that a lot on here as well. Yeah, can't look at all the ages in there. Bosh, big up to all of you lot, man. I need to go for a piss quickly, and I'm going to get my last beer out to the fridge, and we'll do another 20 minutes, and then I'm gone. I'm going to bed after that. But yeah, big up to everyone in here. And the mad thing is, yeah, come 900 people inside, man. Yeah, smash these likes up, guys. Yeah, but this is the thing, like when we're linked to so many players, like Arsenal are close to doing a deal. Well, where's the deal then? How close is it? Like, how long does it take? How long does it actually take? Big up my sweetheart Joanne as well. Hope you're well, babes. Yeah, look at all these ages. Bless up to you lot throwing your ages in. Yeah, come on. Yeah, and this is the thing as well, right? Like when you look at how many players we have actually been linked to, it's well over 100 players already this summer. Over 100 players we've been linked to. They're lying. Why? Because the lie spreads quick. Yeah, because what happens is you get the copy and paste merchants on Twitter. Yeah, then you get the YouTube channels that are clickbait their titles. Yeah, and Arsenal deal done. Well, where's the deal then? Because I'm pretty sure, yeah, if it's a done deal, it's done then, right? Well, where's the deal then? Why haven't we announced it? But these journalists are storytellers. Most of these stories, 99% of them, in fact, are lies. They don't even leave their house to write the stories or get photos of players linking up with an agent anymore. None of this. We never see the players sat in a hotel with the hierarchy of another team anymore. Why? Because they're not journalists, they're storytellers. It's mad. It's actually mad. It is actually crazy. But anyway, I'll be back in 1 minute. 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. Right, let's carry on. Let's carry on, guys. Yeah, but it's actually mad. It is actually mad. But that's the way of the world these days. The lie spreads quicker than the truth. So all these headline writers, all these storytellers, you know, all these football journalists, none of them are journalists. None of them are journalists. What questions they actually ask are journalistic questions. Yeah, they're supposed to actually get the information out of the person they're interviewing, yeah, that the masses want to know, that the people want to find out. They want the answers to these questions. Instead, it's just a jolly up now. Yeah, well, you just sit here and nod like a good boy. Yeah, well done, like a little lapdog. And we'll give you a little bit of information if you're lucky later. Yeah, and you can have an interview with a hierarchy. According to Ornstein, Arsenal are signing or interested. They've expressed their interest in signing Dan Bentley, 30-year-old Wolves goalkeeper, as a backup option. Homegrown and great character. What's his character got to do with anything? Is he any fucking good? That's all we need to know. We don't need to know whether he's homegrown or a great character, do we? Can he stop the ball going in the back of the net, yay or nay? What are we doing here? It's unbelievable. Oh, big up to Akash. Man U fans doing the exact same with De Ligt. Exactly, bro. Exactly. It's mad. De Ligt is not very good. Let's be real with it. He is not very good. Yo, bless up Northside, man. Bless up Northside. Big up to Northside, man. Big up, mate. Big up to you, my bro. Calm. Bless up to everybody who's and then that comment's fucking funny. Yeah, none of this happy clapping on the doors at 8 o'clock in the evening, mate. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's crazy. These journalists are fake news clout chasers trying to get on Sky Sports to show off. Yep, that's all it is, bro. That's all it is. Am I supposed to believe, right? Am I supposed to believe that Sky Cover actually has any inside sources? Motherfucker didn't even know we were signing Nicolas Pepe, mate. He was sitting there doing the most, telling us we're not signing him. Do you know what I'm saying? I also knew 4 hours before Sky Sports News that Kieran Tierney was on his way for, well, had actually done his medical. Sky Sports yellow ticker tape. Tierney's on his way for a medical. Oh, and I said it on I'm going to find that fucking clip because I've still got that video on this channel. Yeah, I'm going to find that. I'm going to clip that. Yeah. 4 hours later, Sky Sports breaking news, Tierney's en route for a medical. And I was like, no, he ain't. He's sat in Sopwell House in St Albans and he's already completed it. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy. It is actually crazy. These man chats rubbish. Yeah, Sky Sports used to be, back in the day, the pinnacle. It used to be the fucking zenith of fucking information and breaking news. Wow, they fucking got... And now it's just gone like that. And now they're the worst. Literally. I'd advise anybody in here, yeah, just bin Sky off, mate. They are useless and they're a big problem. They're a very big problem. Especially when not so much Sky Sports News, because they ain't got a fucking clue what day it is. Yeah, when it comes to Sky Sports in general, though, yeah, they're a massive, massive issue within football because they're the ones who control the money. Yeah, and then they control the narrative, the top 4 race and all of this crap. What do you mean the top 4 race? You mean third loser race? Yeah, it's pathetic. Oh, bless up to everyone who came over from Northside's channel, man. Big up, mate. Big up. Leicester banned the journalists who asked a question that wasn't already approved by the club before it was out. That's mad. Yeah, proper journal. I'd go and ask Arteta, how does it feel about being a complete loser for 4 years in a row? Mate, do you know what? They don't even need to do it that deep. Yeah, they don't even need to go like that horrible with it. Yeah, because all they have to do is just say, well, Mikel, you said last summer, not this summer, but last summer, you said it in GQ magazine. I'm not quite sure why he was posing for GQ in the first place. But anyway, you said in the GQ magazine that you did the interview, Mikel, that you thought about leaving because you thought you had failed. So I take it you're leaving this summer then, seeing as that's now 2 failures in a row. No, they're not going to ask that. No, of course, because they get banned. Yeah, Dharmesh Chef as well. He's useless, bruv. People go to school to become journalists, and then yeah, this is the thing, right? They go and get a degree in journalism to then sit in front of Mikel Arteta or Ange and say, "Oh, so then, Ange, will I have to take out Madison of my fantasy football team this week, Ange?" What the fuck is that question? Or will the goalkeeper whose surname begins with R be playing this week, Mikel? You've been to fucking university for this, mate. And you're sitting there asking a 5-year-old question. Like literally a 5-year-old. In fact, a 5-year-old could probably ask better questions. It's actually sad, but it is what it is. It's actually mad, isn't it? Slow sports news. That's what it is. Who's this Estavio William play for? And I'm not doing a watch along for it. No. Who's he played for? Don't even know who he plays for. I didn't even know there was any football today, mate. Who's he play for? He plays for Palmeiras. So they're playing tonight, are they? So they are. They're playing in half an hour against a team I've never heard of. They're currently third in the league. I'm not doing that game, though, mate. I'm going to bed. I'm fucking knackered, man. Yeah, don't watch the news either. That's another one. The news is crazy. Yeah, they never tell you anything that is gonna boost you. It's like, oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. What a channel. It's dedicated to telling me the narrative that they want me to believe. We're supposed to believe that we've got to tune in for the 6 o'clock news, lads. Yeah, because they're going to tell us exactly the truth. Yeah, people sit around the fucking dinner table watching the 6 o'clock news. Quick, quick, quick. The news is on. Get out of here. Get out of here. What a wonderful channel. We've got all of these wonderful channels out there dedicated to telling us all the truth. If Madrid, Bayern or City are not interested in the player, he's not good enough. That's kind of the rule that I go by, really. But mainly Real Madrid. If Real Madrid want him, then he's a fucking baller most of the time, isn't it? Most of the time. Not all the time. They do get some wrong. Get the pots and pans out, lads. Another 100k substream. No. Bro, in my head, I've already done it. Whether it says it there or not, I've already done it, bro. Yeah, I've already done it anyway. I've actually hit it about fucking 20 times. So yeah, bless up to you though, man. But yeah, no more. I will be doing a 115 stream though. 115 reasons to sack Super Duper Mick. So that'll rattle a load of people. Oh, you're so negative. Well, don't watch it then. It's pretty simple. If there's something in your life that you don't like, get rid of it. Not fucking difficult. Whether that be a missus, a husband, a unicorn, yeah, friends, any family members that you don't like, yeah, fucking any TV programs that have gone down the Swanee, don't watch them anymore. Like, I've never understood it. Never understood why people like it's just fucking weird, mate. I don't like EastEnders, so I don't watch it. I don't watch it. Big up to Luke, my bro. People seem to think criticism is hate. How do these people get through a day? They probably cry if their boss tells them they messed up at work. Yeah, they would. But my mental health. World's gone soft, mate. Yeah, it's created a whole generation of very soft people, which are then going to go forth and multiply, and their generation will be fucked as well. It's actually crazy. And by then, football would have eaten itself. So, and a lot of these things are just distractions. There's so many distractions going on, so many things going on all the time. You know, people just take their eye off the ball. And the main goal, yeah, is you're supposed to be making as much fucking money as you can, mate. Because when you actually deep it, right, how long do you reckon you're on the planet for? Right, on average, what, let's say 70 years? 70 years. How many of them 70 years are you sleeping? Like, how much of that 70 years are you actually asleep for? Now, bless up to Northside, man. Yeah, I still see people filtering through as well. Bless up Northside, man. Appreciate the raid. Make sure you sub to Northside's channel, yeah? No, so let's say you're alive for 70 years, yeah? And you're sleeping for 1/3 of your life. Big up to something. So you're asleep for 1/3 of that. So you're asleep for about 20 years, 20 odd years, yeah? About 20, 23 years, let's say, yeah? How much of that time are you not working? Another 1/3? So there's another 23 years. So now 2/3 of your life, you're not getting paid. You're not getting paid. So you've only got 1/3 of your life, which is about 23 years, in actual terms of hours or years combined. You've actually got about fucking 23 years to make money. How ironic is that comment? We're talking about making money and talking about life right now. I'm just talking about getting rid of people out of your life that don't help you and shit like that. Yeah. And man's in my chat saying Lee just talks, just waffles, bare nonsense. And the name of that account is Figure Out Your Life. Clearly, you need to take your own advice, mate. And this is exactly what it is. People like that are the reason I keep shining. Because you can sit there, watch something you don't like, subscribe to the channel, comment whilst being a fucking loser because it makes you feel better. It's actually wild, isn't it? But this is what it is now, yeah. The mentality, because these men were born in deficit. And there's so many of them on this planet. Yeah, not just on YouTube, but just in general. Most people are thick. Like we talk, I say this all the time. When you're walking around the supermarket, yeah, how many people are just walking along like, should we get that red wine or should we get the rosé? And they're just stopping their trolley in front of you, like, fucking move, mate. Yeah, why don't you move? When I go into Mercadona shopping, yeah, when I go and do my supermarket shop, yeah, right, you see people, you've got all the fruit and veg, they just push their trolley right up next to it. Now no fucker can get in there. Why don't you leave your trolley in the middle of the fucking aisle? Yeah, because they're not like tiny little aisles in there, they're fucking wide aisles. Why don't you leave your trolley in the middle, go and get all your little bags, yeah, the little clear bags, and go and pick up all your fruit and veg and put them in the bags, and go and put them all down there. So go, let me just stop here so nobody can get any avocados apart from me. Fuck off, man. These men are thick. Like, honestly, they're so dense. When you see people driving, I say this one as well, yeah? When you see people driving, there's nothing coming up to the roundabout. They're that slow, yeah, because they were born buffering. All you got to do is you can see whether there's a car coming around the roundabout, yeah, and whether you've got time to make it through or you might have to stop. Just drop it a gear, boom, straight through. Instead, they stop at the roundabout. And then by the time they do want to go, there's now a load of cars coming. Thick as fuck, mate. They are actually genuinely thick, most people. It's actually crazy. It's actually crazy. Speaking of people shopping, I buy my stuff online, food shopping. I do that in the week. This is what it is, bro. Isn't wrong. People walk in Tesco 50 times and still don't know the order of the aisles. Exactly. Fucking tell them, bro. I know where everything is in Mercadona. Yeah, and I know which order I'm going to fucking do it in. Yeah, so I'll have it in my head. I don't even need a shopping list because it's in my head. Right, I need this, and this. Although fucking I'm a mutant because I keep forgetting fucking mosquito spray. However, I know where everything is in that Mercadona, and if they move something, I'm fuming. I'm like, where the fuck's that gone? Exactly. Well, do you know where stuff is? It's mad. It's actually mad. Bless up Marion. Come on. Bless up to Marion. 74, yeah? Bless up to you, babes. It's mad. Yeah, it's the but this is the but see, even I sound like a mutant now. Big up to Gary, bro. Hope you're well, man. I work in a supermarket. Big up Adam, man. It was so infuriating with their lack of thought. Go to the park if you want to mindlessly stroll about, not a shop. Exactly. Exactly, bro. And that's what it is. You're too sharp because you never took any of the boosters. I never had any of the jabs, let alone the boosters. But then I was anti-vax. Oh, you're anti-jab. Get out of here. Anti this. But this is what people do. They make it like you're the problem for having an opinion that always turns out to be the truth. Because at the time, it doesn't appear to be the truth because there's not many people saying the same as you. So most people are sheep, yeah, and they'll just follow everything that's trendy and fashionable and being peddled down their throat, pause, yeah, with these wonderful TV channels, yeah, that are there designed to tell us the truth, guys. Yeah, so then they just go, oh, look at the COVID thing. Look at that. Oh, you can't come around if you ain't wearing a mask, mate. If you ain't had the job, you ain't coming here for dinner. Yeah, you can't come in this pub, mate, unless you wear a mask. I'd rather not get any fucking pub then, mate. Let's go shopping, buy beer and go home. Oh, you can't come to this restaurant unless you're wearing a mask. Well, so I've got to walk through the door with a face nappy on to then sit on a table and take it off. And people were doing this. Excuse me? But if you get up to go to the bathroom, you have to put it back on again. Mate, there's a fucking table 2 foot away from me. What fucking difference does it make? There's literally another 2 people or 4 people or 6 people sat on that table without masks on. But I've got to put mine on to go to the toilet, which is just there. Like, but then when I come back, I can take it off. I can get this total control. That's all it is, bruv. Total control. Yeah, come on. I never wore one either, mate. When I got my flight to come back out here, right, I walked into that airport without it on. I had one in my hand because I knew they were going to fucking say something. Yeah, so I had one in my hand, right? But I had a coffee. Yeah, I had a cup of coffee or a cup of tea or whatever it was. Yeah, I was just sipping. Yeah, and by the time I walked around the fucking airport, there was nothing left in it anyway. But I was just still pretending I had a coffee in there. So if anyone asked, I was sipping a coffee. Yeah, then when I got on the plane, I still had that. Yeah, I still had that. Yeah, and then when I got on the plane, they was like, "Oh, can you put your belt on and all that bollocks, all the crap?" And then they do the fucking here, and here bollocks. Yeah, and I'm still sitting there just pretending to sip a coffee that was empty. Yeah, and then as soon as they came round with the trolley, 4 cans of Heineken. Yeah, I didn't wear a fucking mask all the way on that flight. I fucking refused to wear one. I went into a pharmacy the other week to get some eye drops. Yeah, not the normal pharmacy. That one was shut, the one I normally go to. I went to another one. Can you put a mask on us? No, because we can't come in there. So, see ya. Bye then. Why do I need to wear a mask? Still see people walking around there. There's an old couple that live in one of the blocks here. They sit in the car together and she wears a mask. They're about 75, 80 years old. She's got this, like, the one that looks like a beak. Looks like a beak. It's like, well, I say it all the time to my missus. I'm like, do you reckon she wears that in bed? Do you reckon she wears that around the house? Like, why she's sat in the car with her fucking husband, who she's been with for about 50 years, yeah, wearing a fucking mask. But he's not. It makes no fucking sense, bruv. Like, honestly, these people are thick. Yeah, they still work. They still do that in some places out here, mate. Yeah, if you go into a doctor's, yeah, sometimes like they make you put them on. Yeah, or a hospital sometimes. I'm private, so I don't fucking do any of this bullshit. I don't know why this StreamYard is fucked again. I don't do any of this bullshit, bro. I just walk straight in and out to the dentist or doctors out here. I'll just pay private. Fuck all this bullshit, bro. I don't do any of that crap. Right, I'm going to have to reboot this because StreamYard's cracked up again. I'll be 1 minute, yeah? Oh, we might be back. No, it's black screen. I'll be 1 minute, yeah? Right. StreamYard's now working again. Yeah, StreamYard's definitely mutated. It's definitely saying. It does it all the time, mate. And the thing is, the other chat, because I've pulled the chat out, the YouTube chat on there, but I've also got it on here. So just make sure that everything's ticking right on that. Making sure the bit rate and all of that's fine. But yeah, that's say flying through, doing normal. And this freezes all the time. It's a joke, I can't lie. You can't even get a quick doctor's appointment. Mate, it's a joke. My mum and dad were telling me about this when they came out here. They were like, it's just unrecognizable, that country. Yeah, like you would not recognize anything about that country if you went back there. It goes, everyone, it's just hard work. You can phone up and get doctors. Like, phone up. Oh yeah, can you tell me what's wrong with you? Well, are you a doctor? No, I'm the receptionist. Well, I want to see a doctor. I don't want to speak to the receptionist, mate. Oh no, but can you call back at 8 a.m.? Yeah, because that's when we take the appointments. What the fuck you asking me what's wrong with me? You're not a doctor. Get out of here. Or can you phone back at this time? So because that's when we start taking all the appointments. Why can't you take an appointment now? Bro, I wouldn't be able to do it. I'm telling you. Yeah, it's actually long, mate. Facts, Nikki. Come on, Nikki knows, man. Nikki knows. This is why this chat's real, though. Kimmy said, I asked an anti-vaxxer if they'd give their child a rabies shot if they got rabies and they malfunctioned. And that's actually funny. Big up Kimmy. I refused to have any of that stuff. I didn't believe any of that from day one. It just seemed too convenient. It's actually mad. And the kid during COVID period, the hospitals were proper fuckers about the masks here in Spain. Are you in Spain as well, yeah? Happy days. What part of Spain are you in? That's private as well. Do you know what's mad, yeah? Some of the hospitals brought them back in again. When was that? What month were we in? July. That was around March. Around March, they brought them back in again for about a month for some reason, and then they've stopped again. But some hospitals still do it, not all of them, but yeah, that's actually wild. That is actually wild. And the thing is as well, right? It's actually mad because my mum and dad have both had them jabs. And my mum, I said to her, how many you had? She said 2. I said, so why didn't you have all 4? And she went, your dad has. I was like, oh my days. I told him straight, he's a fucking idiot. Yeah, I told him from day one, he was, yeah, me and him nearly had blows, fight and all that. I told him, he was like, I don't want to fucking hear it from you anymore. Yeah, but he sits and watches the news and that. I was like, what are you watching the news for, man? Yeah, because he's retired now. Yeah, but because he used to be a lorry driver, he used to have the fucking radio on all day while he's driving. Come on, mate, what are you fucking doing it? Like, and my dad ain't even thick. You know, but this is how they get you. Yeah, even people with a brain still get fucking. It's wild. Yeah, and I said to my mum, how come she didn't have the other two? The other two then? She said, oh, I just didn't want them. Yeah, I asked them, right, when they first got them, why are you having them? Yeah, and they said, so we can travel freely. They've been to over 100 countries, my parents, on their motorbikes. Yeah, I did call him a mutant. I did. I told him straight. I said, you're a fucking mutant. Yeah, listen, anyone who was watching my watch-alongs on my other channel, yeah, was knowing exactly how it was. I was telling my mum and dad exactly how it was. Yeah, anyone who watches my other channel will know. And I think I've said it on here before. When my mum came out, and not this year gone, I think it was the first time. That's about the third time now. The first time she came out here with a box of tablets. There was about 26 different tablets she was taking every fucking out. I went skits. Yeah, she nearly went off the patio with the fucking tablets. Yeah, and then when she came out the second time, I said, if you're bringing them tablets out, you ain't coming. You ain't welcome. Yeah, and she came out without any tablets. I said, oh, don't need them anymore. No, I stopped taking them 3 months ago. I feel miles better. Well, hello. It's crazy. It is actually crazy. Bless up to everyone locked in, man. Bless up to everyone locked in. Big up my sweetie Gracie as well. Come on, how you doing, girl? You all right? You all right? See, I sound full Essex then, didn't I? You all right? Anyway, can't get an NHS dentist in the UK. Mate, that country is finished, mate. That country is buried. I can't lie. It is finished. It's unbelievable. My dad the same. They said they took them so they could travel freely. They've been to over 100 countries before they had any of them. And since then, they live on the border of Scotland, right just near Scotland. They've been to Scotland, they've been to Wales, and they've been to Spain. Oh, France en route. I've been 4 countries since having them. But they were going out to fucking Bosnia on their motorbikes. They were going to Albania, Czech Republic. Well, fucking yeah, it's Czech Republic. Croatia. Yeah, they were going all around Morocco. Like they've been everywhere before they had them, and they've said both sat there and said to me, I'm not even making this up. Yeah, they both said to me, ever since they've had them, they've just got no fucking energy to do anything, and they just can't be bothered. They just genuinely cannot be bothered. Big up to Andre, brother. What are you saying? Come on, big up to you, my bro. Big up to you. But yeah, they said that they just can't be bothered. Like they've got no like. They used to go, oh come on, let's go and plan this. Like so, when they came out here, they were supposed to come out here on the first week of August. They were going to go and do 3 months around Europe. And my mum said to work, I want 3 months off, and they said, well, you can only have 3 weeks off. So she pulled the fucking notice straight out of her handbag and said, there's my notice then. Bye. See ya. Goodbye. No, there's my week's notice. Goodbye. Goodbye. Yeah, and then what they did is instead of going on 3 months around Europe, they ended up turning up here 4 days after Northside and Tower went home. After I was thinking, fucking hell, I got my gaff back. I was thinking, cheers. Yeah. And then 4 days later, they just appeared. They just, my doorbell was going. I was like, fuck's that? So I was doing a watch along. Yeah, and I was like, oh. And I walked in, I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. I said it to her. I said, I thought I had my gaff back. I said, how long are you out here for? I said, you're 3 months early. Yeah, 3 months early. And then the plan was they were going to go to Morocco, which is not far from, well, it is far, but I can see it. But in terms of fucking distance, it is pretty far. But they couldn't be bothered. They'd planned to go to Morocco. Then after that, they were going to come back. They were going to stay here for a few more days. Yeah, and they were going to go all around, and they love Morocco. They've been so many times. Yeah, and then they were going to come back here. Yeah, and then they were going to go up into Andorra. Yeah, then they were going to go up into, no, I'm lying. They were going to go up into Portugal, go all the way up Portugal, come back down into Andorra, then go into France. Yeah, and then they were going to go and do all that side of Europe. Yeah, and in the end, they left and went home. Worth it then, wasn't it? It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Anyway. Big up to AK, man. If anyone says to you, leave Arsenal alone, keep cooking them. You don't deserve nothing but happiness. Bless up to you, AK, man. Right, that's what it is, bruv. I say what I want. If people don't like it, that's their problem. Big up to you, mate. Always love my bro. Pedri or Valverde? For Pedri for me. Oh, that's so negative. Why don't you fuck off and support Barca then? They're both good players, but Pedri's miles better, mate. Pedri's miles better. He's a baller, mate. Unbelievable player. Just keeps getting fucking injured, though. It's jarring. Big up for the super chat, my bro. Big up to Anthony as well. Still see Spain winning the Euros because Southgate's horrible. Will be punished by the Spain squad set of borders. Facts. Yeah, I think they slapped France as well. I can't lie. I think they're going to hammer France. It's deficit mutants are everywhere. Yeah, man. Like, bro, they mutate at a rapid rate. But a lot of these things are all done by design, mate. A lot of these things are all done by design. How bad were Brazil the other night? Steve, they were crap, mate. And you know what? That's the saddest one of all of them, by the way. Because England have always been shit in my lifetime. Yeah, Italy have been sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. Yeah, Spain sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. Yeah, the Germans, they've been sometimes maybe good and sometimes maybe shit. Yeah, but the one thing you'd always get out of Brazil is even if they were sometimes maybe good, they were fucking good. Yeah, but when they were sometimes maybe shit, they were still good to watch. Yeah, they just like when they got slapped 7-1, they've never come back from that, mate. And they just nosedived ever since. Nosedived ever since. And it's sad because you know what? Like growing up, watching Brazil play football with all of them bad boy footballers, man. It's mad. It's mad. Them Brazilians must be going fucking crazy back home, mate. I'm telling you. They must be going absolutely wild back home. Yeah, Matty's missus is Brazilian. And when he jumped on last night, he said that his missus didn't even watch it. He said she went out with her mate for the day. Right, what's that all about? Right, do you know what I'm saying? But that's what that's all about, yeah, is the fact that fucking Brazil have had enough. Yeah, these Brazil residents or people from Brazil, yeah, they've had enough. Yeah, imagine that. Yeah, well, that was a funeral, bruv. I'm saying that 7-1 was crazy. I can't lie, bruv. But do you know what it is, yeah? When Brazil used to play football back in the day, it was literally like a ghost town. Yeah, everybody's in their gaff. Yeah, or then community centres together. Yeah, friends and family, the whole family. Nan's there, fucking granddad's there, Auntie Beryl's fucking there, fucking, Auntie Pam's rocked up with a cheesecake. Do you know what I mean? They're all sitting there, all huddled around the TV, watching Brazil play. You couldn't fucking, every shop was shut. Yeah, now, no fuckers interested. Why? Because they're shit. Yeah, they are crap. Yeah, honestly, they are horrible to watch, man. And the thing is, like, even when they've been poor before, they were still good to watch, man. Yeah, they were still decent to watch, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? You still know they have 3 or 4 ballers that are going to sauce out and they're going to fucking slap one from 25 yards. And do you know what's funny as well? I thought this the other day. Why doesn't anyone score a free kick anymore in this era of football? You barely see any free kicks scored. I think there's been 1 free kick scored in each tournament. I think that's it. I think there's only been 1 in each tournament. Yeah, and that was, funny enough, that was Brazil, the Brazilian north side, Rafinha. And I think, I can't remember who scored the free kick in the Euros. And there's only been 1 in there as well, I think. It's actually crazy. Actually crazy. Yeah, they've definitely lost their aura, mate. Nobody's scared of them anymore. Used to have Cafu, Romario, Pele, R9. Now they've got Joel Linton and Danilo. It's mad, isn't it, mate? It is mad. Do you rate Endrick? He was awful. I can't lie. I think he completed 1 pass all game, and that was from the kickoff. I think that was it. Yeah, in the first half. Oh, I'm lying. I think it was first half. He completed 1 pass. 1 pass. Maybe it was until he got subbed. I can't remember. Yeah, 1 pass he completed in the whole time he was there, and that was from kickoff. Get out of here, man. He better play better for Madrid, mate. Otherwise, he's binned real quick. Man said he's only 17. What's his age got to do with anything? What's age got to do with anything? Don't matter if he's 16, 17, 27, 47. 1 pass completed. Was it for the whole time he was on there? That's crazy. His age's got nothing to do with it. Because nobody mentioned Michael Owen's age when he picked up the fucking Ballon d'Or at 21. I've just mentioned it. After getting back-to-back golden boots as well, by the way, in the Premier League in his first 2 seasons ever in the Premier League when he came through. Nobody's mentioning Yamal, who's actually factually younger. It's unbelievable, isn't it? But it's wild. Yeah, look at some of the names they've had, man. Crazy. Socrates, Ferrer, Rivellino, mate. Unreal, isn't it? Actually unbelievable. But there we go. But yeah, people only mention age when their player or a player has had a shitter. Because if he'd gone out there and scored a hat-trick last night, nobody would be saying, but he's only 17. Yeah, and then again, this is another thing that's infected football. Yeah, it's another thing that's infected football. Yeah, now it's all, oh, but he's young. And what? Like, I've seen Wayne Rooney fucking rip everyone apart, mate. Yeah, he was fucking world class at 16, 17, and 18 onwards, wasn't he? Let's just be real with it. I see him take score a hat-trick against Fenerbahce on his Champions League debut at 18. Taking the ball off of Giggsy and Scholesy and that. Like, yeah, give me the ball. I'm taking this. Bang, straight in. Hat-trick goal. I'm Wayne fucking Rooney. This is Man United, and I deserve to be playing here. Yeah, these players now, half of them ain't got any fucking skill anyway. And the ones that have are still nowhere near as good as the players we've seen. Let's just be real with it. Yeah, Michael Owen, world class. World class at 17. Robinho was world class as well at that age, mate. He was unreal, and then he just fell off a cliff. Just didn't fancy after that, did he? 17, 18-year-old Merck Turan, bro, he was a joke of a footballer, Rooney, mate. Cesc at 16 as well. Facts. Cesc at 16, 17 was a different fucking He's on a different planet, that guy. He's unbelievable footballer. Yeah, we've seen the best of the best. And I'll tell you what, even the ones that I like in this era, yeah, even the ones I like in this era are nowhere near. They're nowhere fucking near this lot. Yeah, I think Pedri's a top player. I really do. I think he's fucking unreal, mate. Yeah, and I think he's the closest player I've seen to Cesc. Yeah, but he ain't never going to fucking be as good as Cesc. Let's just be real with it. Cesc was just a joke. Honestly, that guy never looked like he panicked every time he got the ball, and he always had time and space. That's how you know his footballing brain was a joke. Yeah, when people sit there and talk about scan rate, Martin Odegaard's scan rate, and he's scanning around, Cesc was doing that. People used to say back in the day, it's like he's playing with wing mirrors on, because he fucking knew where everyone was around him. Yeah, and that guy's wait a pass. I'm supposed to rate Odegaard. Fucking turn it in, mate. Do me a favour. I've seen Cesc at my football club. I've seen Paul Merson at my football club. I've seen Bergkamp at my football club. I'm supposed to rate that. Get out of here. Yeah, look at some of the players that Brazil have had over the years, though, yeah, and the state of that team, mate. Yeah, Pedri's knees are dusted already, man. It's fucking. He's going to have a lot of injuries going forward, mate, and it's mad. Didn't Pele score in the final at 17? He did. Yep, World Cup final, 17. They didn't bat an eyelid back in those days. Watch Brazil 1970. What a team. Style they play with. Rovino, Jorginho, mad ballers, bro. All of that squad was a fucking disgrace, mate. They were unreal. Imagine what some of these older ballers that are Brazilian, not even just Brazilian, just imagine what some of these older ballers are sitting there thinking of this era. Like, well, we know that what's his name? R9, he's given up. The real Cristiano, yeah, the real Cristiano. Yeah, this is what people think Cristiano is. No, this is the proper Ronaldo, guys. Yeah, this is the proper Ronaldo, not the Cristiano one. This is the real version of Cristiano, bruv. Yeah, proper fucking baller. Proper baller. Yeah, but can you imagine, yeah, because we know that he's had enough because he don't watch football anymore. He said, bollocks, I'm watching tennis. I enjoy that more. He said, F that, I'm watching tennis, bruv. Yeah, Ronaldinho said, nah, I ain't having it either. Can't watch it and I won't be watching it and I ain't fucking celebrating any of their victories. See, Neymar sat in the crowd the other night, head in his hands, thinking, what the fuck is this crap? Now, to be fair, Cristiano was very good back in the day. However, third year at Real Madrid, he just decided he was going to chase Leo Messi instead and start spanking everything at 100 miles an hour. And the fact that both him and Messi are kind of going outside, because both of them have fucking been awful recently. Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo was awful all the way through that tournament. He shouldn't even be there. But the manager's a little bitch. Yeah, and has no backbone to tell him he ain't playing because he knows. Yeah, he knows that if he didn't pick him for that squad, Ronaldo would go out there and put something out there in public. Yeah, to diss him and say, I want to play, I'm ready to play. And then he'll have the whole campaign from all the Portuguese that rate him. Yeah, and all of his fanboys that rate him. Yeah, and eventually Martinez would have to put him in the team or he's getting sacked. And then the next manager's got to put him in the team. Round and round and round we go. Yeah, and the way he was that other night, his mentality is still there. Of course it is. Same with Messi. His mentality is to try and Panenka a penalty. Great. Didn't finish it though, did you? Big up to Dave, man. Only going to get worse. System football is killing the game. Facts. Never going to see good players playing with a flair like back in the day. Totally agree, mate. Totally agree. Spot on. Buongiorno. Buongiorno, Lauren. Hope you're well, babe. Hope you're well. My ultimate team 11 ever. But I could be here all day. I could give you about 25 teams of 11, mate. It's literally, it's fucking, that's a hard question. That's, I don't know. I'm going to have to do that another day, mate. Might actually do that for a video one day. Might actually do that on a live stream one day. Yeah, we could do that. But because there's too many good players, mate. I've seen so many great players. Yeah. Yeah, Tevez was a good player as well. You're right. We ain't going to see another Tevez either, are we? Most skillful players in the world. One of the most skillful players in the world now watches tennis. That tells you all you need to know about the modern game. Bro, one of them, yeah, he says he'd rather watch tennis than watch football. Yeah. And Ronaldinho said, I'm not watching Brazil. They're a disgrace. I won't be celebrating any of their victories in the Copa America. Two of the best players ever to play football, you know, I've said, dusted, done, and people are still out here telling me I'm negative and toxic. No, 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 no. Hold up. Wait a minute. Two of the greatest players ever to have fucking kicked a football and gone on a football pitch have said they've had enough of this era of football. Mad. Actually crazy. But I'm negative. Okay. US has been dead. Wimbledon's clear, to be fair. I don't watch tennis. I don't even know when Wimbledon is. Is it on? Is it already on? I don't even know when it is, mate. Probably do a Wimbledon watch along. I'll probably get that on DAZN. Is it actually on? Let's have a look. Oh, it is. Okay. It is. No, we all know the Spaniard's going to win, don't we? Oh, we did win. Was that today? No, I'm lying. Oh, it's on the round of 18. Okay. Round of 16 even. You know, I can tell I'm tired. Raducanu being called a generational choker. Wasn't that the young girl that won the Wimbledon last year or the year before? Was that her? Is that her? Because there was a load of hoo-ha about where she was from and stuff like that. Is that the girl? It is, yeah. Because people were trying to dictate where she was from and stuff, something like that. Because she's her mum's Chinese, I think. Is her mum Chinese? And her dad's from sort of vice versa. But then she was born in England and she's got background from somewhere else as well. Is that the same woman? It is the same woman. Wow, that's crazy. It was 2020. Was it 2021? You know, man, time flies. Dad's remaining. Come, elite G's, bruv. That's it. Gosh. She never won at Wimbledon. No, okay. Yeah, it was the US Open. You're right. That's it. The dad's Romanian, but the mum's from Mandarin. She speaks Mandarin or something. I don't know. I can't fucking remember. Anyway, is she no good anymore then? No. Is she a Spurs fan? Big up Mr. Waffle, bro. Is she a Spurs fan? Oh dear. She's out already. Oh wow. She was born in Canada. There we go. Wait, she could have fucking elite level passports though, couldn't she? She could have like 4 different passports, bro. You know what I'm saying? She got hyped by the media. Cough, cough. That's jokes. Echeverry from River Plate is unreal watching. Oh yeah, it's the player that Man City has signed, isn't it? Yeah, we all know the Spaniard's going to win the men's one though, isn't it? Because fucking, I'll tell you what, out here they take tennis mad serious, you know, like mad serious. Everywhere you go, there's tennis courts out here. There's literally a tennis court over there. I say over there, it is over there, but it's like you can see it. It's not miles away. It's like literally there, but there's a motorway in between. But yeah, they're fucking. And then you go down the hill. Yeah, there's about 2 tennis courts on the left. Yeah, pretty much every little urbanization because they're all separate out here. Yeah, it's like each presidente, el presidente, has to look after the people or the lighting, the roads, and all of that for each gated community. And most of them, this one hasn't got it, but most of them got fucking tennis courts in them. Yeah, and people are always playing tennis out here. Every single day of the week, people are playing tennis out here. Yeah, and this is just one tiny little part of Spain. Now imagine that all over the country. It's like that here, and this is like a touristy area. Yeah, we're obviously locals living here. And now imagine going into the bigger cities where there's a lot more Spaniards. But tennis is fucking massive out here. Obviously, Rafa Nadal and that, you know what I mean? And obviously, Alcaraz is the next one through. But yeah, huge tennis fan. Big up to Matthew, bro. I can tell you she's very talented. She'll win more majors if she stays fit. Struggled with a lot of injuries. I don't watch it, so I'll just go with what you're saying, my guy. If you watch it, then that's yeah. Then I can't really say anything. I don't watch it, bro. Why don't you play, bro? I ain't got time. I ain't got time, Nelson. Come on, I ain't got time, bro. I literally got in bed at 7:30 this morning. I woke up at 6:30 this evening, which is what 5 hours ago. The only reason I woke up is because I needed a piss. And I thought, well, I better stay up, otherwise I'm just going to sleep all the way through and it'll be a 24-hour sleep. And I would sleep for 24 hours. I swear down I would have. But I needed a piss. I thought I better get up because I looked at the clock. I was like, rah, it's 11:30. Sorry, 6:30. And thought I better get up and get some food. So that's what we did. Went down for a little swim. And here we are. Here we are, guys. Is it me or the tennis players get injured a lot? I'd imagine they probably do because they and I'd imagine it's a lot of muscular injuries, like fucking thigh injuries, groin injuries, like hamstring injuries. I'd imagine they do because they're always twisting and turning and quick sprints, and then I'd imagine like elbow injury as well is probably another one, isn't it? Imagine they probably get quite a lot of elbow injuries. But yeah, I'd imagine, yeah, knee problem, yeah, because they're twisting and turning all the time and they're doing short sprints, like sliding across the fucking gravel and all. I'm not the gravel, the fucking whatever it's called, clay. Is it clay? I don't know. I don't even know what it's called. But anyway, they probably do. Nadal's uncle got 208 appearances for Barca. Wow, who's his uncle? Who's Nadal's uncle, bro? Man said Lauren loves her talking. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, dear, you lot are funny, man. Huge impact on joints. This is the thing, like this is why like you got to rate players because they have a lot of games as well. Let's be real with it. Yeah, there's always a tennis tournament on. I don't know if they have like a winter break or like a little break, like a summer break, like we get in football. But there always seems to be tennis on. Like, well, obviously, if you're good at it, you're going to keep fucking playing because you want to keep winning and winning, winning, didn't you? Miguel Angel, is that his uncle? Wow, I didn't know that. That's actually crazy. Big up to everyone locked in. Wrist injuries. That's it. It's called grass. No, there's clay as well, bruv. Come on, what are we doing here, Levi? Get out of here, man. Isn't there a thing called tennis elbow? I don't know. I have no idea. Yo, bless up Lion Text. Make sure you sub to Lion Text, people. Big up to you, my bro. That's actually wild. The women's is all right, but the men's is going down here. Federer retired, Nadal's retired, Murray's more or less retired. Is he still fucking there? Jesus Christ. Don't really have Djokovic. Well, he's nearly done as well, isn't he? He's going to be gone soon. Everything's finished, isn't it? Everything is crap, man. Yeah, they are a lot fitter than footballers. They're definitely a lot fitter than footballers. It'd be interesting to find out how much a tennis player runs in a game. Like, obviously, they're not going to be running as much as a footballer, but it'd be very interesting to see how much running they actually do. Maybe they do. I don't watch it, like I said. Hip and back injuries. Yeah, there you go. There's another one. Big up El Rossi, bro. Man said golf's so boring. I like golf. I need to start playing golf again. That's why I've said this for fucking ages, but I'm always working. I used to be pretty good at golf, which is kind of mad considering I got a fucked up back. And it did used to hurt. First time I started golf, I used to walk around the golf course, but I made sure I signed up to the flattest golf course in Milton Keynes. Yeah, because I didn't want to be walking up hills. So I found the flattest golf course. It still had hills, but it weren't just fucking craziness. Let me see if I've got another beer left. I think I might have one more. And if I have, we're staying for another 20, yeah? 1 second, yeah? Success. We actually have 2 left. They were hiding. One was hiding behind the other one. He was a mutant. More stamina. I kind of retired Murray yesterday, Lee, by quitting the mixed doubles. What do you mean quitting? I'm so out the loop on these other sports. It's crazy. My handicap, Daryl, was 13. 13 I used to play off. But I play cack-handed. I play like a lefty, but I'm a righty. Big up to Paul. Yeah, darts is quality. Darts is quality, bro. But yeah, I play left hand like a lefty, but I'm right-handed. But that's the only way I can play. Where's Southside quitting? Quitting what? What's he quitting? I ain't even seen his video. Pick up Gary, man. Difference between Iron Man and Iron Woman. One is a superhero, the other one is a command. Andre, I haven't. I will though. I promise I will, man. But I ain't seen anything, mate. I looked earlier, and in the last 7 days before this stream, in that fact, the last 6 days. So yeah, 7 now. But so I counted up the hours from all the way back to 6 days. I've done 65 hours of streaming. 65 hours in a fucking week of sitting in this chair like a little bobblehead. Sitting here. Okay, yeah, let's watch this game. 65 hours, man. 65 hours of streaming. Crazy. Let's have a look at his stream title. I quit, time to move on. Oh, he's going live at midnight. Oh, fuck it. If he's going live at midnight, I'll redirect to him in 10 minutes then. Yo, Northside, if you're watching, bro. Didn't he just finish? He just finished the stream. Oh, no, hold up. Yeah, he's going live at midnight. Yeah, midnight. I quit, time to move on. Maybe he's coming to Madrid, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hala Madrid. Hala Madrid. He's Benfica. Yeah, they were their shit. Yeah, Arsenal was shit. Yeah, and Portugalia is shit. So yeah, he's finished. He's finished. He might as well just come to Madrid. Maybe he's had enough. Maybe he's going sporting. He's clickbaiting us. Be nice to Northside, though. He's nice. We don't mind if it's people we like. Like, that comment's wild. Like, that's a funny fucking joke, though. I can't lie. That is funny. Yeah, that comment's funny, man. That comment is hilarious. That you're an hour in front. Oh no, it says midnight. It says midnight. He's going live. So he's going live in 10 minutes. It's 10 to midnight. 10 to midnight where I am, anyway. Yeah, it says it's going live. 8th of the 7th, 2024. That's midnight. That's in 10 minutes, bro. I know I'm tired, but I'm not completely sick. Anyway, let's carry on, guys. Let's carry on. He's probably quitting being Arteta out and is now going to be Edu out. Maybe. I know Sullivan, England's most talented forward. Mate, he was unreal, wasn't he? He was a sick snooker player, bro. Imagine being that good at snooker. You can play both hands. Like, fuck it, I'll just play this round. I'll just play this frame with the fucking left. Yeah, and then I'll take the piss and I'll play the next one with the right. Come on, man. He was fucking Jay. Is he still playing? Luke Littler and Luke Humphries. Luke Humphries is quality. Luke Littler is smashing it as well. But I don't believe he's 17 or 18. No fucking way. Michael Smith as well. I like, back in the day, obviously I used to watch it back in the day. I ain't really watching it so much recently. Phil Taylor was just the ultimate, wasn't he? But Gary Anderson, I like. He was good. Gary Anderson, proper Scottish, mate. Bosh. Van Barneveld, obviously, he was decent. MVG as well. And said your work rate's crazy. What? Hey, why not do 70 hours? Get out of here, man. Wait, 65 hours in 1 week of streaming. 260 hours a month. Oh, 240 hours a month. Oh, 260. It's 260. I'm fucking tired. No, yeah, 260. 260 hours it'll be in a month. And people sit here and go, oh, you're so negative. Yeah, well, guess what? Arsenal ain't played a fucking game, mate. Arsenal haven't played a single game, and I've done 65 hours of streaming in the last 7 days. Last 7 days. John Daly's still playing golf? No way. Who's the American guy? Okay, with the longest hair. Is he still playing? What was his fucking name? He was pretty good. He was always the nearly man. He ended up getting his green jacket in the end. Phil Mickelson. Is he still playing? He got a green jacket in the end, didn't he? Phil Mickelson was pretty good. Man, like Merv King, you know. Come on. Wayne Mardell used to piss me off. Yeah, Wayne Mardell in darts used to fucking wind me up, mate, because he could have been so much better than he actually was. He just didn't look like he could be bothered. And now he's a shit commentator. Big up Matty, my guy. What are you saying? Make sure you sub to Matty's channel, people. You spent more time online than Arsenal making side. Mate, I've done more work in the last 7 days than Edu's done since the transfer window shut last summer. Unbelievable. Big up to Alex for a super chat, bro. Why Man United making moves, but we ain't? Edu out. It is what it is, bro. It's the same shit every summer. Yeah, this excuse this time will be, but there was a Euros and a Copa America. And then what's going to happen? Because England go on to, Arsenal in 18 days start their pre-season tour. 18 days. First game, Bournemouth, 25th of this month. 18 days. And we've signed absolutely nobody. Great here, isn't it? Big up, Alex, man. Appreciate that, bro. Yo, get these likes up, people. We're going to redirect to Northside in 5. Djokovic, 24 slams and 428 weeks at number 1. Wait, that's wild, bro. Goat, no doubt. And everyone thinks he's finished. He proves people wrong every time. Is he still smashing it now, I take it, yeah? Where's his rank in the world now? Is he number 1 still? Is that the latest record, is it? I don't keep up with it, mate. So big up to you, Ed, man. Big up to Edward, man. If he's still number 1, it wouldn't surprise me one bit. Yeah, John Park was a good player as well. He was decent. He's the Messi of tennis, do you know what I'm saying? He's ranked number 2. Wait, Eric Bristow, that's a proper throwback, bruv. Who was the other lad? Who was the other lad fucking with all the gold? What was his name? Keith Deller's a fucking old school name as well. I ain't heard that name in ages, bruv. Bobby George, that's it. Fucking proper London, mate. Oh, fucking me, mate. Proper London. Bobby George. All the gold everywhere, mate. Fucking hell. Do you watch or keep up with the darts? I used to watch it all the time, mate, but doing this now, I don't have time to do anything. And this is why when people want to chat shit to me, well, fucking outwork me then, innit? Yeah, outwork me. I've done 65 hours in the last 7 days and people want to chat shit. Get out of here, man. Yeah, work harder than me and I'll respect your opinion, mate. If you've got a different fucking view of me, then outwork me then, innit? All right. What's Fabrizio said, bro? Let's have a look. Oh, Thiago Alcantara has decided to retire from professional football. I've only just seen that. That's mad. He can't even be that old, can he? What's Thiago? 33. That's sad, isn't it? Fucking hell, what a career though, man. He played for all the top teams. Barca, Bayern, Liverpool, Spain. He's won a lot of trophies, isn't he? That's sad though. Injuries have ruined him though, haven't they? He's done. Anyway, let's see what Fabrizio's Xerxes tweet was. Manchester United and Joshua Xerxes Almost there. Man United have informed Bologna about an agreement reached with Xerxes over personal terms. Wow. Also, all done also with Jay-Z's agent, Joshua Xerxes, obviously, agent. Man United talking to Bologna about a new deal structure, or they can trigger the 40 mil release clause. What's that even mean? About a new deal structure. Because the easiest way, right? See, this is funny, yeah? I think I know what he means. Yeah, I think I know what he means. Basically, if you bid over the release clause, then let's say they went 41 million, and it's 41 or 40 million euros at the minute, yeah? If they go 41 million euros, they don't have to pay it all up front. But that's only if Bologna accept their 41 million. Whereas if they only bid the 40 mil, they have to pay it all in one go because it's a release clause. Mad. Yeah, he is another hipster player. But there we go. It's what it is, isn't it? It is crazy. Such a baller. He was a baller. Thiago was a bad boy. Proper footballer. But again, another one of the the very few left in the game, and now he's gone as well. It's mad. It's mad. I said RIP Tony Green. Come on, wait, these names, brother. I ain't heard these names for years, brother. RIP to Tony. You know what I'm saying? I ain't heard these names for years, brother. I can't lie. It's mad. They're dusted. Xerxes and Delict, mate. Or at least they're making moves. Listen, it is what it is. Like, you know, I wish we were making some moves that were actually going to come through. Like, pause. Yeah, like if we're going to go for this Calafiori guy, cool. Whether I rate him or not, I don't know how good he is, mate. I've seen 3 games. 3 games, that's it. And he scored no goal in one, which average in another, and was good in the first one. So let's see what he does when he gets here, if he gets here. Can't wait for Ranzaroli. First take on Xerxes is a scrub. No, he actually rates him. He actually rates him, but apparently me and Rance agree on everything. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I was like, bruv, he's dead. He's not very good. He's like, no, he rates him. So yeah, at least they're actually making some fucking moves that look like they're going to happen, innit? Yeah, whether we rate the players or not is kind of irrelevant. It's kind of irrelevant whether we rate the players that are being linked to us. Yeah, because, or whether we know the players, like, if the club should know every player. Let's be real with it. The club should know every single player. And when I see something, I think it was Charles Watts put it out the other day, saying that Arteta likes profiles. What does that even mean, by the way? Arteta likes profiles. What, profile pictures? Like, what are we doing here? What does that even fucking mean? Like, Arteta likes profiles, and Calafiori fits the profile. What does that even mean? So Arteta likes footballers. Like, all this profile, I fucking hate that word in football, profiles. Arteta likes profiles. Like, what are we doing here? Twitter profile, Insta profile, you know what I'm saying? What are we doing about, he likes profiles? It's a joke. But anyway, he said after that Calafiori was not originally on the list. However, he's the same profile as Jarrell Hatto and Braithwaite from Everton. Okay, so basically what we've decided to do there then is, instead of going and spending 80 million on Braithwaite, we've decided we're not going to go and buy a 17-year-old from Ajax. We're going to go straight down the middle for the 22-year-old that's going to cost less. Well, it'd be cheap. It'd actually work out more expensive than the 17-year-old, but the 17-year-old ain't going to play, is he? So why don't fucking, it's weird, bro. If they want the player, go and get the player, innit? Go and get the player. This fan base have now got another player that they can gnaw off all season, even if he drops stinkers. Oh, but he's young. It's his first season in the league. Is what it is. It is what it is. But anyway, we carry on. Big up to Matthew, man. Lee, thoughts on R9 saying annoying. Saying he prefers to watch tennis over football as he finds football boring. I agree. Personally, I agree. Bro, 100%. He's spot on. Football is shit to watch. It is very boring, isn't it? Very robotic, very samey. Copy and paste the game from the other day to the next game we're going to watch, and so on and so forth. It's actually gone so bad in the last, not even in the last 20 years, in the last 10. Look how good football was 10 years ago, and look how shit it is now. In 2014 was better to watch football than it is now. Now it's just robotic, full of PR and shit footballers. And even the ones that actually are good are still not that good. But they stand out more because the rest of them are crap. How many times do we see players just spank the ball off of somebody 1 yard away when they're trying to take a shot? And I've got 3 players standing in front of you, cut inside, just spank it 100 mile an hour for a geezer 1 foot in front of you. No skill involved, is there? Just hit the ball, and if it goes in, you're lucky. Do it 100 times in a game, or 100 times in a month over the next 5-6 games. At some point, it's coming off, isn't it? Yeah, and it's, oh my God, did you see that goal from Doku? Yeah, bro, he's tried that for about fucking 100 times that it didn't come off. Why didn't you come and ask me if I've seen all the other times? Yeah, Saka yesterday. Yeah, fantastic finish. Well done. Signature move from Saka. And it is. He cuts inside, he drops the shoulder, and bang, he whips it. And he's done it so many times. But how many times has he tried to do it and it's not come off? But when it comes off, it looks great. And it fucking had to come off yesterday, otherwise we were going out. But yeah, these players do the same thing robotically, constantly. There's no individualism. There's no skill. Yeah, there's no nothing. What have I done here? There's no what's the word I'm looking for? Technique. Barely anyone's got any fucking technique anymore. 5 years ago, they were ballers. Do you know what I mean? 2014 and 16 were elite. Facts. Look how dead these tournaments have been, by the way. Big up to Phil, man. Robotic football with more stats than entertainment. Facts. Too much money involved. Big up, unruly, bro. I got a corner, guys. Yeah, it's mad. It's actually crazy. 2015, ABBA was the best. Bro, he weren't in the Premier in 15, bro. I'm sure we bought him in. I'm sure that was Wenger's last signing. I'm sure we bought him in 17 or 18. But it is what it is. Big up to you, mate. No creativity whatsoever. Hardly anyone's got a good first touch. Yeah, great goal, Saka, but where's he been for the last 4 games? Exactly. And this is the thing, yeah, listen. He's Spain are definitely winning it, Edward. I'll be shocked if they do not win it. AFCON was boring. Stadiums were too big for the players. Mate, do you know what? Football in general is just on its arse, isn't it? Football is a simple game made confusing by these mutants. Tell them. Has there been a good game in the Euros with 4+ goals? Shows the standard of attacking. Well, only Germany, I think, have scored more. They scored 5 against Scotland, didn't they? And I think that's the only team that bagged 5, isn't they? And now they're out. Crazy. Actually crazy. But listen, we're going to wrap this up. No tech at all. This is why when I watch the Spain team, they've all got a good first touch. And it's like you can fire the ball at them and instantly kill it. Instantly kill it. Left or right foot. So yeah, mad. Right, let's get a redirect to north side. Yo, smash these likes up, guys. Let's go, guys. I'm going to go and chill and lay in bed. Right, where is Northside LDN? Northside LDN. Northside, if you're watching, go live, bruv, if you ain't already. Go live, my brother. Appreciate the redirect earlier, mate, as well. We will send that back over. We will show you some love back, my friend. Okay, that's that done. Right, tomorrow, the one with Said at midday. No mastery. Doing something well. Exactly, that's what it is. But this is why when you watch some of these players, yeah, that's why they skip up the pitch down the wing. Yeah, and you think, well, you're never going to take your man on. So skip all the way up the pitch. Yeah, just, well, look at me. Oh, I might go left or right. No, we know you're going left every time, mate. And we know you're going right every time because that's what you do. You don't go down the outside and cross the ball in because you've got no weak foot. Yeah, sorry, you've got no tech with your weak foot. It's unreal. So then what they do is they'll skip up the pitch. Yeah, they'll either cut inside and spank it straight off of somebody in front of them, or they'll just whip it straight off the player anyway and get a corner. Very, very rarely do you see players take a player on. And when they're in the penalty box, they've got no skill whatsoever when one-on-one with a defender. Yeah, no skill whatsoever to sit that defender on his bum, yeah, and just ping it straight in. Very, very rarely happens, especially with the wingers. Yeah, the wingers are the worst fucking era of winger ever. Big up to Craig H as well, man. Appreciate it. Mate, I've had 11 hours sleep already. So now I'm going to go and have another 11. Gosh, and I'll be back again tomorrow. Although I'm going to have all my stuff done in the daytime tomorrow. So I'm going to a barbecue tomorrow evening. On the beach. On the beach. And I thought I was going on a boat. But it turns out that this is the only beach around here, because you're not allowed to have barbecues on the beach. You're not allowed to in Spain, unless it's San Juan, which is 24th of June. And there's a place I'm going to in Marbella, and they actually have a boat. I thought, when I got told, oh, so we're going on a boat to have a barbecue, I thought that's a bit weird. But anyway, the boat is actually on the beach, and you're allowed to have a barbecue there. So that's what we're doing. So yeah, tomorrow night. So yeah, I'll have all my stuff done by 5 p.m. UK time. So I'll be on with Saeed, and I'll go straight after that. Probably do another show on here. I'll do another one on the other channel, and then I'm done. Darts is another sport infested with female pundits. Mate, out here, yeah, like the Zone don't have the punditry anyway. They just have like pitch side. And most of the women on there are sweet. They're fucking nice to look at, obviously. Yeah, because obviously Spain. That's how we roll out here. But they actually know what they're talking about. Yeah, and it's funny because a lot of them know more than the fucking male pundits out here. Whereas in England, it's the other way around, isn't it? Most of the time. Although there is some good women pundits in England. And Jermaine Jennings needs to be sacked immediately because he's fucking awful, he is. But yeah, over here it's kind of pretty cool. I can't lie. And you don't really have any women on commentary out here. But it is what it is. It is what it is, bro. Big up to you, Jamie. Appreciate it, man. Big up Rooksy Pop as well. Football used to be an art. Now it's a system. That's a great comment, by the way. That is a great comment, my friend. Big up to you, my bro. Big up Semelon as well. Did you watch the match, post-match Bielsa interview? Yep. Everything he said is absolutely spot on. Yeah. In fact, let me get the quotes up real quick, yeah? And then we'll send over to Northside, yeah? Bielsa post-match interview. Why can't I find it? Hold on. Oh, fucking hell. Why can't I find it? Why is it not there? That's not it. Oh, here we are. Found it. Found it, guys. We found it. This is crazy. It also explains why football will become less enjoyable in the coming years. Right. Let's get the exact quotes. What made the game the best in the world at the time is not prioritized today. If you don't ensure what people watch is something pleasant and it will only benefit the business. The business only cares about how many people are watching it. They went on to say, football is not just about 5 minutes of highlights, it's a match. You know, with a cultural expression and a way of an identification. Yeah, what else did he say? He said something else as well. This is just some of the quote. I don't think they put all the quotes on this website. No, they didn't. It went on for quite a while, but everything he said was fucking spot on, mate. Everything he said was spot on. Big up Semelon, man. Need Yamal, Gula, Musiala, Endrick to say football. Pedri as well, bro. Pedri as well. Gula's a baller, man. He's a proper baller. Big up to Drone, mate. Hope you're well, man. Bielsa. Big up to Annuin as well. Can't wait to England routes and the media bias towards them. Lose 6-0 and they still make out that brilliant. Yeah, it's crazy. They do it every tournament, mate. England are the greatest. It's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming. Football's coming home. No, it ain't. It ain't. It ain't coming home. It's coming to Spain. That's where it's coming. Oh, that's my home now. So yeah, it's coming home. Anyway, bless up to everyone who's locked in. And yeah, we're going to swerve to Northside stream now and see what this quitting's all about. But make sure you sub to him as well. Come on, he needs more subs, guys. He needs more subs. Make sure you show him love as well. I don't know what he's quitting. Don't know whether he's quitting Arsenal. I don't know what he's doing. But yeah, either way, make sure you go and check his channel out right now. I'm going to swerve straight over there. Bless up to everyone who's locked in. There's still 700 in it. Get these likes up, guys. And yeah, make sure you spam Northside's chat with Lee Raid. And bless up, 2 hours and 5 flew by. And now I'm going to go and lay down and probably watch Northside stream, in fact. Yeah, in fact, I will do that. I'll go and get a stream on. Bosh. Have a nice evening, guys. Appreciate you all. And I'll be back again tomorrow. Hala Madrid, Viva España. Edu out. Bosh.